has distinguished itself in every possible way. You are a credit to your nation. I regret that all Belgians have not accepted German leadership as you have, but one day it will be so. The Third Reich is proud of you. The supreme youth leader, Arthur Axmann himself, has sent you this commendation. And it is my proud privilege to present it to your leader, Jean-Jacques Hatt.
Heil Hitler!
Heil Hitler! There remains one last thing. A privilege which is as rare as it will be enjoyable. By way of my own recognition of your achievements, I have arranged for this company to visit our submarine docks at Saint-Nazaire, where you may watch our fine U-boats being fitted out and sent into the Atlantic to attack and destroy the enemy convoys.
Thank you, Herr Sturmbannführer. My company is honored. We look forward to the visit eagerly.
Good. Well, I think that concludes our little ceremony. Refreshments are through there. You may dismiss your men, Jean-Jacques Hatt.
Company, dismiss! Hat, where is Saint-Nazaire? In Brittany, at the mouth of the Loire, beside Nantes. Don't you know anything? I don't think my mother will let me go. She won't let me go to Antwerp last Easter. I'll see that you go. Sturmbannführer Kessler will make sure they agree, but I think we can persuade them ourselves.
Herr Sturmbannführer.
Oh, what is it, Ranke?
We have got the information we're trying to obtain.
The British agent.
It is definitely narrowed down to 1 of 3 persons. My men are following through at this moment, and I have placed around-the-clock surveillance on all known addresses.
Good. Well, I'll be finished here in a quarter of an hour, hopefully sooner. Can you leave the files? Thank you. Oh, and Reinecke, thank you for informing me.
It was our agreement, was it not?
How long has this dimmed vision been affecting you, madame?
Once or twice since Easter, no more. Well, it was rather bad last week. I couldn't see to read, remember? It was nothing very serious, Doctor. Is it? Not on top of everything else. I was beginning to feel so much better.
No, you mustn't alarm yourself. But I will need to make some tests. Tests I cannot do here. I'll send an ambulance for you next Wednesday to take you to Saint-Xavier. We'll only keep you overnight. Will that be convenient?
Yes, I'll see she's ready.
Good. They'll telephone you to let you know an approximate time. Now I must go and see my other patients. But don't worry, madame. Just routine. It's probably no more than a touch of blood pressure. It happens to us all, you know.
I'll see you out, Doctor.
The doctor assures me there's nothing to worry about. And when the spine's damaged, all sorts of complications just spring up from time to time. We'll manage. Don't worry. You really must start getting used to this wheelchair. It was doing no good in the cellar, and it will do no good here, unless you make the attempt.
Morning, Albert.
Good morning. Coffee, Mr. Marius.
Thank you. I've been outside this morning. The whole place is crawling with Germans. What is going on?
Troop movements. I've heard that all but a token force have been sent from the coast to the Eastern Front.
Oh, it's more than that. Sure. Where's the vet? Does she need me? I don't have to be in Antwerp today.
Albert.
Yes, just coming.
The vet's taken 4 to the station. They're probably left right now.
Monique's bringing 2 to the Carlton.
You are, Hubert.
Are you the proprietor?
Uh-huh.
I'm collecting clothing for the troops on the Eastern Front.
Have they run out of uniforms, then? I hear the Third Reich set great store by its uniforms. They make the wearers feel superior, don't they?
The fall in the mass production of woolen goods and the temporary shortage of greatcoats is causing hardship in Russia. It's up to loyal Belgians to send whatever they can to keep our troops warm until the summer offensive.
What happened to the spring offensive we heard so much about? You're Gilles Hatt's boy, aren't you?
Here's my father. Do you know him?
Yes, I know him. He's very proud of his young son these days. I've heard that the local Kriegskinderbund, or whatever they call it, has distinguished itself in the eyes of the fatherland. God knows how.
We've been awarded a Scroll of Honor by Arthur Axmann himself.
I see. What did he do for it?
We have collected more scrap metal, more woolen goods, and more waste paper than the other units in Belgium. Last week, 6 of us older ones volunteered to fight with the German armies.
Good God, how old are you, son?
I will soon be 14.
Well, they won't call you for another couple of years. That's something. Give you time to think it over.
I have been accepted for duties on the home front. My company is going to visit the submarine docks in St. Nazaire on Friday. It is our reward. Sturmman for your test authorised it. We ought to have a municipal bus allocated to us.
Well, I haven't got any woolens. You'll have to look elsewhere. I'm sorry.
I think I would try if I were you, Monsieur Foray. Our troops can be very cold at times. Think how cold you would be in here if all your windows were broken. Glass is very difficult to find now.
Come back tomorrow. I'll find some things for you.
Thank you.
Hey! He's taking my coat! Leave it over. Leave it. You man.
It's sheer ruddy blackmail.
What do those boys want?
Those boys have just commandeered your 2 cardigans and my old pullover in the back room.
You can't just give in to them, Albert.
Can't I? Well, I just have. We don't want them prowling around here. Well, do we? I've got an invalid wife upstairs and neighbours just waiting for a chance to pounce. And I don't have any money for glass, even if I could get it.
Where would you like these?
In the back room, please. Thank you. Thank you.
What is it, Alain?
It's Curtis. You're blown. Germans aren't you, old son. They're searching your place at this very minute. Can't go back there.
They won't find anything.
Doesn't matter. The fact they're onto you is enough. They don't search rooms a second time unless they're pretty sure. Oh, I thought we'd lost them.
What happens now?
I'll tell you what happens now. He doesn't come back here either. They already know he eats here. They're bound to set somebody either inside or outside, just waiting for him to turn up. You're leaving, now.
Yes, Albert's right.
Excuse me.
Yeah, where will you go? Nico, Hotel Saint-Georges, Pelicanstraat. He knows me quite well.
Yeah, that's good.
He'll put me up for a night, maybe 2.
I think we can make capital out of this. Albert, now you have contact with the Gestapo. Let them see whose side you're on. Ring them and inform them that Monsieur Morils has just left here carrying an attaché case.
Is it all right to you?
Oh, yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, give me a minute.
I'll get new papers to you.
With an attaché case? I see. Did he give any indication of where he was going? Well, if he returns, you will telephone me immediately. Thank you, Monsieur Foray.
This should be adequate for us, I think. Thank you, Rennet. Sir. The largest scale map we have of the city.
Do you have any further news?
No, not yet. We are still trying to trace my informant. I have more of a suspicion that he's met with an accident.
Most likely. Reinecker, I am certain we were correct in our first lead, the man Morils. My men have been active at his place of employment, the chemical company in Antwerp. Now, this file contains copies of correspondence, payments, etc., paid to Morils. They are very good, but not quite good enough. Has Schreiber brought in the man from Antwerp?
Yes, sir. He's waiting next door.
Right, bring him in, please. Sit down. Thank you, Bernard. You are Emile van Maas,
Yes, sir.
and you're the senior clerk in the Strabel Chemical Company's head office in Antwerp.
Yes.
Speak up, are you or aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, when did Monsieur Morils join your company?
I'm not sure, sir. I think it was in 1939, about Easter.
So he's been with you some time then?
Oh, yes, Monsieur.
You know him quite well then?
Yes.
What's his given name?
Peter, I think.
You think? You know this man well and you don't know his name. Who's your chief salesman?
Case Van Leyden.
His assistant?
Wim Kuiper.
Wim Kuiper, Case Van Leyden, and you don't know the first name of the man Morils. Shall we try again? Now, this Morils. He was paid by the company cashier?
Yes, sir. Normal credit transfer into his bank account.
Yes, I see. He received the greater part of his emolument as salary?
Yes.
What about his commission as salesman?
Quite small, monsieur. All our salesmen operate largely upon salary these days. Anything else would be unfair. There is little to sell, you see.
Quite. Tell me, Mynheer van Maas, have you any recollection of other monies being paid to Morils? Large sums, perhaps?
No, monsieur, I would have known if there had been.
You're lying.
No. No, sir, why should I?
Monsieur Morils received considerable sums of money to pay his resistance contracts
No.
through the offices of the Strabel Chemical Company, and
No.
you have concealed these sums in your bookkeeping. Admit it.
No. No, monsieur, there is no concealment. We have paid no monies to anyone.
You're a married man, I understand, with 3 children, 2 girls and a boy.
They have nothing to do with this. They know nothing of what I do.
And what do you do, Mynheer?
Now, just leave it alone, eh, Hubert?
How much longer are you going to be?
Look, I'm doing my best. Why can't they drink beer?
Because everybody wants a hot drink. It's cold today.
For God's sake, leave the damn thing alone, eh, Hubert?
You might, Hubert. Here, I brought this for you.
Hello, Foray.
Yes? What can I do for you?
We have a report of black market goods being brought into this cafe.
Oh, now, gentlemen. I do my best for my customers, it's true, but you'll find no black market goods around here, I assure you.
Which way to the cellar?
It's in the back.
Lead the way.
Well, I assure you you'll find no...
way. You're getting careless, Elder.
Yes. Or somebody is. These are spoken for, I'm afraid. What are you doing here, Marcel?
Yvette's on her way. She said to meet here.
Once more, the early entries of the books are false.
Yes, he's only been with the firm for 11 months.
Who authorized the appointment? Who authorized it?
Oh, Monsieur Henri.
Speak up!
Monsieur Henri Strubel, the old man.
He is a patriot, this old man, this Monsieur Strabel. He authorized the appointment to Maurice. Why?
I don't know. Only a clerk.
Chief clerk.
We wasted enough time. Bennett, sir, inform Schreiber that he's to return to Antwerp immediately and arrest the Van Mars family, all of them.
No!
You leave us no alternative, Mynheer. Carry on, Bennett.
No, please. I beg of you. It's not my family. Do what you will with me, but not my family.
Then tell us what we wish to know, now.
You will not harm my children, if I tell you. Please.
I give you my word.
Well, Monsieur Strubel asked me to take on Monsieur Muriels. I don't know his real name. Make the necessary false entries all the way back to April 1939 to attend to his salary payments and treat him as an ordinary employee. Except that he would be engaged on other things and do very little sales work, just enough to make it appear true.
What work did he do?
I do not know, monsieur. Truly, I do not.
I think you do.
No.
Yes. Sturmbannführer Reinecker may have given you his word. I have not given you mine. What was this man Muriels' true identity?
No one knew. Even Monsieur Henri did not know. Only that he was to do special work for our country.
Which country?
Belgium.
Which is now part of Greater Germany. You are being disloyal, Mynheer, committing treason,
No,
in fact.
I am not being disloyal.
Who are Maurice's contacts here in Brussels?
I don't know.
What was his special work?
I think it was work with the resistance.
With the resistance? He wasn't one of them then?
No. He is a British agent.
I will send to his apartment and have him brought in.
No, that will not be necessary. My men have been there since Schreiber telephoned from Antwerp. He's not yet returned. Our bird is on the wing, Reinecker. I've already given the order to seal all public transport exits. The barriers take somewhat longer, but he will not get away from us. Rabbit, take this man back to the cells.
And my family?
I gave you my word. They will not be harmed.
Now, Reinecker, about our great encirclement. In view of this, I think we should revise our timing.
In what way?
We go at first light tomorrow.
Oh, Lisa, thank goodness. The police are searching the place.
What for?
Black market. Will you go upstairs and see if Madame Poirot is all right?
Yes, of course I will.
Monique, where's my soup?
Marcel, I'm so sorry I was delayed. Well?
A very serious warning, Yvette. The Germans are about to institute a mammoth search throughout Brussels. They intend to scour every street and building, everyone.
Oh, my God.
That's impossible. I mean, Brussels isn't exactly a village. They haven't the men.
I assure you, Albert, they have. The Wehrmacht, the Borg Commandant, the military police, the Gestapo, our own police are going to comb the city. The military are going to put up an immense blockade, checkpoints at every exit. Yvette, if you have people you're hiding, you must get them out now. Tomorrow could be too late.
Can you help in any way?
No. All leave for police and military was cancelled 2 days ago. No vehicles other than routine patrol are permitted to leave the depots. Everyone's on standby. I've done all I can by warning you. I'm sorry.
Yes, and we're very grateful, Marcel.
I wish you the best of luck. I will help if I can.
Marcel, just one thing. Do you know the starting point or the direction of the search?
No, not really, but the rumor is that it will start to the north, round there, and work southwest. That's the logical way to do it. I imagine it's the case. Now, I must go. I'll leave that with you.
Thank you. Thanks, Marcel.
I'll show you out.
No, don't show me out.
Albert, I want your advice. You know the city better than any of us. What's our best action?
The first thing we must do is to telephone these 2 houses here in the north. And the guides can take the people out tonight. Oh, that damn thing's disconnected. They did this once before when they tried something big. That means it's very near.
Albert, they must be warned.
Yeah, I'll take the bike.
And we have until Wednesday next only. After that, the troops leave for the Eastern Front. So the opportunity is once only, Reinecker. We must not fail. I know he's still here somewhere.
Oh, by the way, there is an objection to the Wehrmacht units being commanded by an SS officer of junior rank. I'm sorry, but I think you should know, some of the divisional commanders are being rather stiff-necked about this.
Are they? Do you imagine this would clarify the situation, Reinecker?
Anyway, the pickup went smoothly. But what on earth's going on in Brussels? I've never seen so many Germans. They asked for my papers several times. I didn't think I'd get them.
You got your curfew passes.
Monique, stay here. All right. It's Curtis. Come in.
What the hell are you doing here?
I thought we agreed you were not supposed to come back here.
I need help. Pelikanstraat will be one of the first places to be searched. There are Germans everywhere. All my contacts have gone to ground. The only safe place is here with supposed collaborators.
What do you expect us to do?
Help me. Well, the only people who can. Can I get out with the other end?
They've already gone.
I'm trapped.
We can't afford for you to be taken. I assume you understand that.
Oh, yes, I understand that.
Do you want some coffee?
Well, perhaps we could... Why don't you catch a lift with the Hitler Youth? They're going on a bus out.
Monique,
I'm serious.
How do you expect him to do
No,
that?
wait, Monique. That boy who came in here, the Hitler Youth bunch, they were going on a trip to Saint-Nazaire, to the submarine docks or something.
Yes, that's right, and Kessler himself authorized it.
You can't just stow away on a bus. You'd be seen.
Not if I'm driving. Not if I'm driving.
Yes.
Nobody notices a man in front of your face.
But the boy must have seen you. You were sitting at the bar when he came in. He must have noticed you.
Why, did he notice everyone in the cafe? Do I have an alternative?
You'll never do it.
Reinecker, it's time.
What time is it?
It's just after 9. It's not a very nice day, I'm afraid.
Is that all? You've been awake for hours. Ooh, it's chilly out there. Get me my shawl, will you? The green one.
Yeah.
In the wardrobe. A lot of activity going on outside. What's happening?
The Germans are searching all the houses. They may come in here, I'm afraid.
I won't have them in my room, I won't.
There's nothing we can do about that. Oh, by the way, they're collecting old clothes for the Russian front. Can I give them some of your woolens?
Give them whatever you like. I shan't be needing them.
Another couple.
Oh. Where did you find this lot?
Well, I have a few friends left. Not many, but a few. Now, you tie it. I'll press.
Where are the socks?
They're in this bag. That'll be the boy now. All right, I'll do this.
Oh, Jean-Jacques, Louise, come in. We're nearly ready for you.
I hope they're not just rubbish.
No, they're very good garments. Most serviceable.
Lovely and warm. The soldiers will love them. And the socks are in that bag.
Good. You've done quite well. Better than I expected.
You think you can manage it alone?
Albert. Oh, Jean-Jacques, wait. We've just heard about the award. Well, that's wonderful. Do come and tell us all about it. Here, sit down. Albert, get Jean-Jacques a lemonade. Or would you rather have a beer?
Beer, of course.
2 beers. Now then, tell me all about it.
There isn't much to tell, actually. We have collected 36 tons of scrap metal and filled 8 freight cars with winter clothing for the Eastern Front. I myself hold the work record for hours given to the Greater Europe.
Well, I think that's wonderful. Your father must be so proud. Here's the beer. Shall I? I hear that you're going on a trip to the submarine docks at
Brittany?
Brittany, yes. Is that really true?
Of course. Sturmbannführer authorised it.
Oh.
We leave tomorrow morning.
So soon?
Sturmbannführer is to give the authorisation to me, so I am the leader of the expedition.
Oh, I think that's so exciting. Albert was just telling me that you're going by bus.
Yes.
Well, Saint-Nazaire, it's a long way, isn't it? I expect you'll have to get up early in the morning.
We leave at 9:30 from the Place Saint-Étienne.
Where?
Saint-Étienne.
Oh, yes.
We should reach Saint-Nazaire by nightfall. Did you know we have 800 U-boats in the Atlantic at this moment?
800? Really?
Now we must go. There is still more collecting to do. I'm glad you cooperated.
Of course.
Bloody silly fools.
Now, we're not interested in anyone coming into the city. We concern ourselves only with those leaving.
And the others? Those that are simply in Brussels?
Every man between the ages of 18 and 35 will be held for questioning, whatever his papers say. Maurice's description has been fully circulated. He is the one I want, Reinecker. Come. Find him. Make him talk. And we could have enough information to break up the entire evasion operation in Western Europe.
It will be very difficult to make him talk.
Oh, he'll talk, Reinecker. I can assure you, beyond any doubt, he'll talk.
Oh, by the way, Oberst Gamsjäger has confirmed that his group will be in position north of Verwoerd by 10 o'clock this evening.
And by midnight tonight, we will have completely encircled Brussels. Then the infantry and motorized units will move into the north, east, and west.
And flush them into that pocket there.
Where we will have them. Come.
May I have your signature, please, sir?
What for?
Your authorization for the Hitler Youth Brigade to visit the docks at Saint-Nazaire, sir.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Thank you. Send it round to Jean-Jacques by hand.
Shall I bring in your meal now, sir?
Very good.
And now I must consider my own unit. Shall we inspect the blockade together this evening?
With pleasure. We will have him, Reinecker. You'll see.
Your driver's uniform.
Thank you, Marcel.
Did you find out any more?
Yes. Time of departure is 9:30. You, as driver, will have to collect the bus from Brughelstraat.
Do you know when exactly the Germans are starting the search?
It's already started. In the north, as we suspected.
So this is goodbye, then.
Goodbye, Monique. Natalie, take care.
I will. And you.
London say they can't mount an MTB rescue operation from the coast at short notice. You're on your own, I'm afraid.
Won't be the first time. Goodbye, Albert. I imagine I'll be back someday.
Goodbye, John Curtis. Thank you for your help.
I'll try and come back if I can.
There's no need. You're not involved.
Oh, yes, I am involved. I am part of you, just as you are part of me. Goodbye, Yvette. Godspeed your work.
John.
I am involved. I'll be back, I promise.
Good. Good. Yes, that is quite correct. Only my own authorization can be accepted, and even that must be referred to me personally at this office. I don't care if it's irregular, Herr Generalmajor. That is my order, and it will be obeyed.
Right, on the bus. Catch.
Can I get you anything else?
There isn't any red wine, is there?
We haven't had any red wine for months. Beer? On the house. Beer. He's the only one who's been in.
Listen, what can you hear?
Nothing.
Exactly, nothing. Damn great city, mid-morning, not a sound. Nothing. Just like before an earthquake. They must be getting near. It is in order. Let him pass.
This is the Brussels perimeter checkpoint. I'll need to have your identity cards. Who's got the exit authorization?
I have.
You better have it.
I shall hand it over myself.
Let me have your identity cards.
I'll take those.
Well, that's up to you. You can have mine as well.
Papers.
We are a special party going to the docks at St. Nazaire.
No one is permitted to leave the city without special authorization from the Gestapo.
I have Sturmbannführer Kessler's authorization.
Feldwebel, search the bus thoroughly. Sturmbannführer Kessler's office, please. Yes, I'll wait. Well, find him for me.
Well?
You're not moving until I've spoken to Sturmbannführer Kessler.
The blockade is tight. By tomorrow morning, we shall have routed them out, I think.
Sir?
Ah, thank you. Ah, this is from Gamsjäger. They have flushed out all the north and the west and are moving in onto Scharbeek.
The 6th Division has come into the central area, sir.
Ah, they will join up with Gamsjäger along the main canal, and they should be into the centre of Brussels by mid-morning.
Herr Sturmbannführer, the blockade post at Riesbrook. They wish to speak with you.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Kessler, yes? What bus? No one has my authority to leave the city. Who? Hitler Youth? Oh, yes, there is a party on its way to St. Nazaire with driver. That is quite correct. I signed the authority myself. They may proceed. Wait. You've searched the bus thoroughly? The driver has proper identification?
Thank you. Thank you, Sturmbannführer. You can go.
Thank you.
I told you. Should I have my papers, please? I'm going to sit next to you.
There isn't anything else out there. I've looked in every possible place so far. find nothing.
But I must double check.
There's no need. We've been careful.
But I must check. There's never been a search like this before.
Albert, I want to speak to you.
Come on, Albert, hurry up!
I'm coming.
Albert! Albert!
Later.
You've forgotten the gun.
Leave it there.
No,
No, leave it there.
I'll just put it in the cellar.
That's the first place they look. Are you all right?
Yes, I am sorry.
Just leave it.
Which way are we going?
I'm keeping off the main route. There's a lot of military movements. We could be held up.
Doesn't seem like the right direction.
We double back a bit further on.
Why is there a blockade around Brussels?
I don't know, lad. I just drive a bus.
I think I've seen you somewhere before.
I drive around Brussels quite a lot, yes.
Do you always drive for the Germans?
No one else uses the buses nowadays, do they?
Where does this one come from?
France, I think. Now, can I just drive my bus?
What's wrong?
Stand over there.
What's happening?
Every house in Brussels is being searched. Your papers.
Yeah.
Andre! Oh, my
God's sake,
God.
leave it alone!
No, Albert, don't.
Andre!
Don't, please.
She's dead, monsieur. Neck is broken. Get a doctor. Papers.
Your exit permits.
We have special authorization. Gestapo, Brussels.
I have the authorization. Where are we?
This is the frontier post at Lucette.
Frontier for where?
Switzerland, of course.
I'd like to telephone Sturmbannführer Kessler in Brussels.
Kessler?
It is a matter of national security.
Indeed.
I insist.
Everybody get out. Go and stretch your legs.
Should we take our cases?
No, leave them there.
Where are we?
You'll find out. Go behind a tree.
Gestapo headquarters, Brussels. I'd like to speak to Sturmbannführer Kessler. Yes, I'll wait.
Reinecker? Yes. That is so. Yes, of course. Thank you, sir. I will convey the information. Good night, sir. That was Oberst Gamsjäger. Well? His units have found 64 known black marketeers, 14 escaped French and Belgian POWs, and 37 deserters from our own forces. There are some others being held for questioning. Otherwise, nothing.
And safe houses?
Some empty properties apparently used recently by someone. Possibly vagrants, possibly deserters. It is inconclusive.
Herr Sturmbannführer?
Not now, Reddit.
I apologize, sir, but it is important.
Oh, very well. What is it?
Sir, a control post on the Franco-Swiss border has telephoned to say they have a party of Belgian Hitler youth stranded with them. They say they have authorization to visit the docks at Saint-Nazaire, signed by you.
What are they doing at the Swiss border? Oh, I will speak with their driver. Put him through.
If you please, sir, I am to report that the driver stole the bus and burst across the border into Switzerland whilst they were examining his papers. They were forgeries.
Ask them to send the boys back to Brussels.
Sir.
That was our man, I think. What was it the Fuhrer said to von Schirach's youth rally? Into the hands of our children we place the destiny of Germany. Good night, Herr Sturmbannführer.
Waiting long?
Oh, 10 minutes. I've got some news from London. Yes? Curtis arrived safely in Switzerland. Oh, I doubt if he'd stay there long, knowing Curtis.
Oh, I knew he'd make it.
Come on, Albert, it's cold out here.
Look, go in. You shouldn't be standing out here.
You don't want to go in there, do you, Albert? She's dead. There's nothing you can do. Don't stay alone with her, not tonight. Come back with me.
No.
That'll be the final insult.
Guilt won't bring her back to life. That's all hypocrisy. Can't you see that?
Yes, I see it. I just can't.
Well, I'm not leaving you alone.
Come on, you two. It's cold out there.
I'll sit up with you.
We all will. Now the searches are over, the phones are back on, so we're back in business. Don't let's forget that. Now we'll make some coffee, sit by the phone. I think we could have a busy night.